What's going on? It might have been easier if I had my mic turned on, but welcome everybody to the Japanese race weekend of F1 Manager. This is the continuance of the episode that I tried to record, but I had to abruptly end it. I had forgotten I had worked that day. So we are back. We are in Q2, and I remember this. It was an interesting qualifying session, to say the least. Yeah, because I remember for whatever reason, Lando has only 2 soft tires. Return to Pirelli. A lot of tires. Anyways, so I kind of remember kind of slightly butchering Q2. And this is gonna suck on a lot of levels. Lando I'm gonna put on a scrub set. I want to save this set for SQ3 or Q3. But we're gonna go ahead and continue.
Track should be green now.
I need Lando to get out as soon as he can, because that way he has very minimal traffic. Once Lando gets out of the pit lane, we'll send out Oscar.
Yeah, that's loud and clear.
And he's technically out of the pit lane, so we're gonna send out Oscar.
Is the radio okay now?
Let's get it. It's Japanese race weekend.
Radio check?
Yep, radio check.
Let's go ahead. And let's get qualifying going here. So yeah, I've Lando going out on a scrub set of softs because with how the tire situation is, I need Lando to put in a good lap here. I don't know why they have 2 different, like, Oscar technically has 3 different sets of softs he can go on. He's on a brand new set. But I am the only one on, well, I'm not the only one on, Hulkenberg's on a very scrubbed set. Which is wild. Hulkenberg is on an extremely scrubbed set.
Shouldn't be anyone in front that will back you up. Okay, mate, let's go for it.
Alright, Lando Norris. Go ahead, let's get visor cam. Let's watch him do this lap.
Drive straight out,
The current world champion leader is the first one to be putting up a lap. Obviously sets a purple sector 1. taken away pretty much immediately. We'll be able to see Oscar's telemetry. Green sector 1 for Oscar. One along that long curve. From the back straight. Comes across the line. 128.368.
And we are boxes left.
Quicker than Sainz and Hulkenberg. Leclerc goes quicker by 0.2. See what Piastri is able to do. Piastri goes slower, actually.
P5.
Interesting. That Piastri goes slower than Lando. Interesting. And as of right now, I'd be comfortable with these times. Yugi Muto, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. How are you doing this morning? But yeah, that's very interesting. Lando is on a crazy scrubbed set. He's got a 72% scrub tie. Verstappen with a low 80 scrub set. I have some here. I got to flip your desk. Okay. Which is crazy. That Oscar's on a better tire, but he goes slower. He is a 10th off, and it's starting to rain. Interesting. Interesting. It's actually starting to rain, and it's going to be raining.
Message understood.
For the continuance of qualifying. Interesting. So it's going to be very interesting. Do I send these guys out on a...
And just remind you to use the pit limiter in the pit lane.
Enter? To try to...
Okay, and just stop in front of our garage. Stop in front of our garage.
This is going to be a situation where we're just going to hang out for a minute. We still got... How much time left? We still got 15... Oh, no, wait. We still got 9 minutes. I am going to configure...
Pit lane speed limiter
on an intermediate.
So, stopping him up and then engine on.
We're going to configure intermediates. Do the Ferrari show to be cards in rain. I don't know if I want to do that. We're gonna because I even almost believe that they can go quicker. I want to wait and see what the other drivers do, because Piastri is borderline for me for when I would want to go out and do another lap, but it's raining. So my belief is that no one's really going to want to go out and do another lap right now because of that. I could be very wrong. Yeah, I think we're safe. I think we're safe. But we're still gonna see what goes on, what other drivers do. Albon's already going out on an outlap. Interesting. And he's on softs. Interesting. We're the only ones who have fitted intermediates, so... Are other drivers going out on outlaps? All the drivers in the elimination zone are going out on outlaps. Nobody else. is everybody else on the soft tire. Gasly's on the soft, Hulkenberg on the soft, Albon, Stroll, and even Sainz is on the soft. Interesting. Out of anybody, Stroll and Sainz, I believe, will improve. Maybe Gasly and Albon, but I doubt Hulkenberg and that Haas is going to improve. I still think we're fine. It's going to be up to how these guys improve. So we're gonna focus on Albon because he's the first one. Then it would be Stroll, then Sainz. That will go to Hulkenberg, then Gasly. All right. Let's see what these guys do. Because I don't think it's going to be worth it. I think the track's going to be too wet by the time they start the laps and get going. By the time they get back here, if it's not, the rain's not supposed to stop, they're cooked. They're not going to improve. Not to mention, Hulkenberg's on a scrubbed soft. Very curious on how this is gonna go. We'll see. Let's see. Because I don't think it's worth it. I mean, obviously for these guys it's worth it, and obviously for the Ferrari, you know you're better than that. You got Leclerc in P3. You know you're better than that, so I mean, even Alonso's P4. So if you're Aston Martin, you know you're better. And this is just Q2, so if anybody goes out, so yeah, he's yellow in Sector 1, so was Stroll and Sainz, Gasly and Hulkenberg. Everybody's yellow, so they're not improving. We're still the only car to fit intermediates. I'm almost tempted to send us out on a lap of intermediates. I just want to see if we can improve on the inners. I almost want to do it. Do I do it? Should I say screw it? Because yeah, none of these guys are improving, so that would mean intermediate would be the tire you want to be on. But at the same time, then I'd just be burning an intermediate for nothing. Sainz improved in Sector 3, but he's still in the drop zone, so we might see a Ferrari out in Q2. Interesting. I'm going to look at the tires because we'll be able to see when other cars fit different tires. And if I start to see other cars fit intermediates, then I will immediately send out Lando and Oscar. Because we only got just under 3.5 minutes left. I'm going to be curious to see if anybody does go back out and on what tire. I'm very curious to see. Dude, Hulkenberg is on such a bad soft tire. Okay, so we just entered the red on the time clock here. 3 minutes under. Nobody else has gone out. So I would safe to say that we're safe here in Q2. We'll be good to go in Q3. The question is, will the rain be there in Q3? That's the major question. Will the rain be there? Because if the rain is there, then we made the right call waiting to go out. Or waiting and not going out. So I'm very curious. Nobody else has gone out yet. Everybody is just returning to the pit lane. And at this point, yeah, we made the right call. We made the right call. Now it's just going to be waiting for the next minute and a half. I'm going to drink some of my coffee. Speaking of F1, what is... Because I know it's a race weekend. I got to be up at 7:30 tomorrow for the Austrian Grand Prix. So I have to set a timer or an alarm. Controller batteries are low. Sweet. Set an alarm for 7 a.m. tomorrow so I can be up in time for pre-practice. Because I like watching all the sessions. Yugi, I would assume you're an F1 fan or you're an F1 watcher. What team is your team, would you say? And how long have you been watching the sport? I'm just very curious. As we wait for qualifying 2 to end. Yeah. So crazy. We see a Ferrari go out in Q2. Let's see how the Ferrari holds up. Let's see if Sainz can't make up to any positions. I love Danny Rick, but I don't think he's gonna stay in the top 10 for the race. I just don't. I love Danny Rick. He's one of the most recent drivers that I got to see. Oh, well, I didn't get to see him retire, but he's one of the most recent drivers that have retired that I'm like, I really love him. Checo Perez goes quickest in Q2. All right. I think with this one, we're going to do our 2 flyers. But we'll see how that goes and see what the rain's looking like here. I immediately want to go check that. Nope, we are good. We're going to send out Lando.
Okay, so that's a green light.
Then when Lando is out of the pits, we're going to go ahead and send out Oscar. Let's see what we got here. We're going intermediates, which means we will have a soft tire, at least for Lando, for the race here. This is the top 10 shootout. Very excited to see how this goes. Very excited to see how this will go. Because obviously Q3 is very, very, very important. I want to continue Lando's form of pace here. I think he's won every single race so far, or he's done really good. He's leading the drivers, wish I could see that. I wish I could see it right now. The current standings.
And track is now clear. Let's go for it.
Yeah, I wish you could see the current standings. Alrighty. Lando Norris is going to start the first lap of Q3. He's going to have plenty of space in front of him.
Good gap in front. Let's go.
And behind him. So let's see what Lando Norris is able to do here in Suzuka. There's yellow flags already. We got a driver locking up. Tsunoda locked up on turn 15. As Lando's going through that hairpin, Max takes immediately his time, but I still think we're going to be setting a good representative lap. And obviously we are doing 2 runs on these intermediates, so I'm not expecting it to I'm not expecting there to be crazy good times here, as Lando Norris is going to be coming around the bend, and he puts up, what did he put up? A 135.4. What is Piastri able to do? Verstappen goes quicker by quite a bit. But again, we are on 2 flying laps. Oscar goes about a 10th slower. Got the Mercedes of George Russell coming across. He'll go P3. Leclerc will go P2. Alonso will split us. Ricardo go P8. Checo will go P2. What about Tsunoda? Tsunoda didn't put up a lap time. It must have got invalidated. Interesting. Interesting that it must have got invalidated.
Tyres behaving kind of as expected. And there'll be no one ahead.
Alrighty.
Okay, mate, let's go for it.
Lando Norris is about to start his second flyer. Here we go, Lando Norris. Let's see what you can do here on your second flyer. Hopefully it's improvement.
Temperatures are good.
This could be difficult with traffic at the end of the lap. You're good to open the lap.
Let's go. Let's see how we do. Green sector 1, he's improving. By how much though is he improving? Purple sector 1 for Oscar. Oh my goodness. Oscar is flying. Let's see what Lando can do in Sector 2. I knew doing 2 laps on the Inner's Purple Sector 2 for Lando. We could be looking at 2 very good laps here for the McLaren. Yuki Tsunoda coming out for another flyer because he kind of has no choice but to. His first lap getting invalidated. And Lando Norris coming across P1 on his second flyer. Let's go.
Yeah, all good.
With a 134.3. And what can Oscar Piastri do? And he comes across P1 with a 134.2.
Currently P1.
What laps from the McLarens? If they can get around, I don't think they will, but if they can get around, I'll reconfigure and send them out on another lap for inners. What laps from your McLaren drivers? I would love to take a McLaren 1, 2 here in Suzuka. Tsunoda is the first car. I think he's already on a lap. Nope, he's on an out. So let's see what Tsunoda is going to be able to do. Tsunoda's first lap time was invalidated because apparently he had locked up at one of the corners. I think it was turn 15, and he went off track, so they invalidated his lap time, which in this game, I'll be honest, I didn't know was a thing. So Yuki Tsunoda is about to come out and do another lap. I think I might be able to reconfigure Lando quick enough and send him out for another. What's up, bruh? How you doing?
Lando pit lane.
Alright, let's see what
Are you
Yuki
still
Tsunoda is
slippery?
able to do.
Cool.
We are 3/10 quicker than Max, who was in P1. Got a question, if you've checked this already. If I've checked what already? Can I
Oscar pit lane.
reconfigure?
Remember the pit lane is still
Oh
down.
wait, I gotta
Copy.
lower the fuel. I gotta lower the fuel. I should be able to get him out, though. Sending out Lando on another. Reconfigure. I forgot to do this with Lando, which is fine. To just be a little. Can you switch back and forth between it? Yes, you can switch back and forth. You can if you do the DLC, you can switch back and forth. You just gotta like for F1 career, for example. You will select which part of it you will do. So like it'll have F1 25 and you'll be able to choose save files from there, and then 26 you'll be able to choose save files from there. If I have time later today, I think I might start the
We want to
Cadillac
generate some temperature for this out.
driver career.
Copy.
If I have time later today, I might do that. So Verstappen, Tsunoda going P3 is crazy. Verstappen is currently on purple. So we'll see if Verstappen's able to. I don't think we'll be able to get Lando out around quick enough to be able to do another flyer. He's gonna have to kind of book it. Yeah, I've seen the 26 DLC in the menu, selecting time trial and stuff. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I would assume it's the same thing. Yeah, I don't think Lando's going to be able to get around quick enough. Yeah, Oscar's definitely not. It's going to be close if Lando's going to be able to. don't think Lando's going to be able to get around quick enough.
Track clear.
We're just going to call. Yep. They're just going to call him in because he's not going to be able to get around quick enough. And yeah, Lando's not able to get around quick enough. So, your starting grid for Japan, it's a Red Bull lockout. Charles Leclerc in P4, Lewis Hamilton in P4, Fernando Alonso in P5, George Russell P6, Oscar Piastri 7, Lando 8, Ricciardo 9, Tsunoda 10. It was high hopes that we'd be able to get a front row lockout with McLaren here, but that's fine. I still think the shock of qualifying was that Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari eliminated in Q2. Q2, the rain started after one flyer for everybody, and I don't know what happened on his lap, but he finished that lap P11. They went out on another set of softs during the rain, as well as everybody else who was backmarkered or who was in the elimination zone, and none of them improved. The only improvement was Sainz improving in Sector 3 on his last flyer, but it wasn't necessary. So yeah, this is your top 10. We're gonna have some work to do, obviously, in the Grand Prix, in the race. Not as good of a qualifying as we had hoped here in Japan, but I'm still gonna try to push for Lando to at least get the win, because I think he's on 3 race wins in a row right now. So I want to try to extend his gap in the Drivers' Championship. So yeah. So this is going to be your start. Actually, we're going to wait and do the starting grid.
It won't be long before we get underway here in Japan with 53 figure-of-8 laps around this historic circuit.
Anything can happen at Suzuka, as Kimi Raikkonen proved in 2005. The Finn battled all the way from 17th to win. Will we see a similar show of will and talent today, I wonder?
Drivers will battle it out this weekend on the snaking turns of Suzuka, the only figure-of-8 track in Formula One. High-speed downforce will be the name of the game here, if teams want to secure a place on that podium. Welcome to race day, and before we get down to it, last-minute checks are being made.
Alrighty, so this is going to be your starting grid. Max Verstappen will start on pole position. Checo Perez will be right behind him. It's a front row lockout for Red Bull. Charles Leclerc will be P3, Lewis Hamilton P4, Fernando Alonso P5, George Russell P6, Oscar Piastri P7, Lando Norris P8, Daniel Ricciardo in P9, and Yuki Tsunoda will round out the top 10. Carlos Sainz, again, I think is the shocker for qualifying. He was unable to improve his time in the rain in Q2, and he was eliminated. Lance Stroll in P12, Alex Albon P13, Pierre Gasly 14, Nico Hülkenberg 15, Logan Sargent 16, Kevin Magnussen P17, Valtteri Bottas in P18, Joe Granu in 19th, and to round off the grid, you got Esteban Ocon in the Alpine starting in P20. That is your starting grid. It's supposed to be a sunny race here today. I love it that they're already doing separate strategies, and Lando's on the higher push strategy. I love this. This actually makes me feel happy. We are going to up the fuel. I'm going to up it by a couple laps, because that gives us wiggle room to be able to push the car a little bit more. That gives us wiggle room to push the car even more, and try to get as high as we can. I want to try to get Lando the win, so I want to hope that he can get this win. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's manage the session. Let's see how this goes.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race.
This is one race I
As we
do want
get
to
to this
visit at
race,
some point.
our focus shifts to Valtteri Bottas.
It's going to be difficult for them. P18, that's going to be tough to make an impression on the race from there.
Looks like he's starting on those
This
soft
should
tires.
certainly be a good one, folks. The drivers are warmed up. They're ready to go.
And with 5
Here at
red
the
lights
Japanese Grand
shining
Prix.
down in Suzuka,
And
the
it's
sun is
lights
out and
out,
the race
and
is
away we
on.
go.
Here in Suzuka, let's go ahead immediately. Let's push,
Stay
push,
close.
push. Use deploy, use deploy. Same with Lando or Oscar. Let's go ahead, push, 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 push.
Yeah, okay.
Let's use that
Oscar
battery. Let's
suggests
use
choose
all
a bit
that we
lifted
can.
Coast. Copy.
See, ooh, the Red Bull of Racing Bull of Yuki Tsunoda going off the track there. Again, he's going off the track, trying to overtake Oscar Piastri. That's not gonna happen. Tsunoda has that yellow exclamation point. It's gonna be very difficult from here to be able to overtake. I don't want to cook the tires way too quick here, so we're probably gonna push on this opening lap, and then we're gonna go back down. It's going to get congested here at that hairpin. As Max Verstappen is flying away, he's already got a 1.3 lead on his teammate. I got to make sure. Tactics. Don't fight your teammate, please. Always defend. Let's go do that. I forgot to do that as well. Take aggression on high. Always defend. Don't fight your teammate. Please.
Let's fight early,
The
overtake.
last thing
Yeah,
I
confirm.
want is to fight our teammate.
Yeah.
Let's go get this.
Just use the chance
Come
now.
on, Alonso is right
Yeah.
there. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put these on standard. We're gonna put
back
this
corner
on
tires.
neutral for right now. Let's
DRS enabled.
Bit of an update for you. We're currently in P8.
Oscar
let's
is
see if
car
Lando Norris can
Gap
go for the overtake. He
0.7.
doesn't go for it.
Tsunoda is the car behind.
Gap 0.7.
We need to get ahead of Fernando
keep looking
Alonso.
out
He's
for
just
the
going to
time.
slow us down. He's already a second behind
Yep.
the Mercs. We need to get around Fernando Alonso here. We still got excess fuel to push with. I'm gonna go ahead and put deploy. We're gonna go ahead and use deploy.
That's overtake.
We need to get
Confirm.
ahead of Fernando. And into the hairpin. Lando's gonna go for it, and he's gonna get it. Oh wait, that's Oscar. That is Oscar. Never mind. I thought that was Lando. That is Oscar Piastri, who just overtook Fernando Alonso. And Alonso looks like he's gonna try to go for the overtake. He's not gonna get it.
Overtake
We're
available.
gonna use
Yeah.
both. Have both use deploy. This might be a race for Oscar Piastri. Do we try to push Oscar to get his first race win of the campaign? Because Lando is stuck behind Fernando Alonso on a soft tire. He's got George Russell in front of him. It looked like he was also on the medium tire. Yes, George Russell is also on the medium tire. He's going to try to go for it. Russell defends. He goes back on the inside of George Russell. Can he do it? Oscar Piastri around the outside of that 180, and he does it. He easily gets around George Russell in the Mercedes. He's got Lewis Hamilton in front of him. Looks like Lando Norris was finally able to get around the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso. But Oscar Piastri is on a tear right now. We're going to go ahead and put this on neutral for both drivers. That way they're not using up way too much battery. And it looks like Lando Norris is on the back of George Russell as well. And he's going to go for the dive bomb on George Russell. Can Russell defend? No, he can't. Oh, but Russell takes it back. What fighting from George Russell and Lando Norris. You gotta hope that Fernando Alonso does not get a taste of that battle as well.
Overtaking is very difficult.
Good
Keep
defense from
concentration
George Russell there. As Oscar Piastri is going to try to go size up an overtake on Lewis Hamilton. Can he do it? They're both on that medium tire. Who's going to be quicker? Who's going to be later on the brakes? And it's going to be Oscar Piastri. Oscar Piastri just overtook the 7-time world champion.
Good job.
What
currently
a race start for
Car
Oscar
ahead is
Piastri.
Leclerc.
We got to focus on Oscar this race.
Leclerc
I wanted
4
to focus
seconds
on
ahead.
Lando and get him that win, but we got to focus on Piastri. But Lewis Hamilton is going to come fighting back around that first long turn 180. Oscar Piastri says, "Heck no, get out of here." And he's going to keep the position. Oh my goodness. What defense from Oscar Piastri. Holy moly, what a race start. And we're pushing with both cars still. Oscar Piastri wants to get out of DRS range of the Mercedes, because I know that Mercedes, I want to say this is the season that Lewis would have left Mercedes, and Mercedes kind of had a few years of struggle. So this is probably not their best car that Mercedes had, but this is still a car that Mercedes can win with. And so there's still a force to be reckoned with, especially with Lewis Hamilton behind the wheel. Don't want to count him out because he's 6/10 back, but he's still right there. What is Lando doing? He's just staying with him, hoping for a mistake from one of the Mercedes. Hopefully the Mercedes drivers can start battling each other. Once Piastri, and if Piastri can break DRS range from Lewis Hamilton, and I think I might have to start using Deploy to try to get that done.
Use overtake.
Leclerc sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We need to get Piastri out of DRS range of Lewis Hamilton. He's going to try to go for the overtake. Oscar defends. And he defends very well. I need to get Oscar Piastri out of DRS range. We'll put the engine on neutral. I still think a podium is on the cards for at least Piastri. Norris is stuck in some traffic here, so we're going to actually use Deploy for him as
Use
well.
overtake there if you need it.
Copper.
You know, 35 seconds. I have this. Say less. When you start cutting, if you want to tune back in, you're more than welcome to. And Oscar Piastri has broke DRS range, so we're going to go back down to neutral. Norris overtook Russell. We're going to put this back on balanced,
Lift off end of straight.
because now we need to focus on Lando Norris getting around Lewis Hamilton and getting that second gap himself. And hopefully Oscar Piastri can start closing in on the Ferrari of Charles. Carlos Sainz has got himself back into the points, so he's made up one position. And Lando Norris is able to get the overtake done, but can he make it stick? 1, 2, can he pull out a second so we can start just focusing on our race? He needs to get that 1 second gap. It's close. And he's got it. We're going to go ahead, go to neutral, and go to balanced fuel.
Save as much fuel.
Alright. So now it's just a race of trying to make up positions here. Technically, I don't know if there's a way to tell Oscar to let him pass. Is there a way to do that? I don't know if there's a way to do that. Use deploy on the straight.
Overtake is available.
Get around Oscar.
Okay, mate. That
Lando
is
Norris just had the fastest lap.
Confirm.
Happy to do less LICO.
Because all that's gonna do is maybe just turn off defending for a second until Lando get passes. Yeah, that's what I just did. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. We'll do that for now. Because Lando's clearly on the quicker tire. So
We suggest a
let's
little
go ahead
bit
do
more
that.
LICO.
all right. So now we've got a gap. Let's see what we can make of it. Lando is still on a better soft than a few of the guys up ahead, but we are pretty far back, so let's hope that he can make up some time. Lando's pit, yeah, he's used up a little bit more of his tires than he should. Oscar actually should be pushing on his tire. Interesting. He's not pitting until lap 19. Interesting. So Oscar can be on aggressive for his tires. So we're gonna go ahead and do that because that's how his tires are supposed to be, I guess. Be run.
Yeah, confirm.
Yeah, there we go. Because Lando has used a little bit too much of his tire. Oscar is using not enough, so but Lando is slowly closing in on the Ferrari of Charles. Hopefully him and Checo can keep fighting, because it looks like that's what's happening. Him and Checo are fighting. Because if him and Checo can keep fighting, and I'm fine with the intervals right now, as long as Hamilton doesn't have time to catch up. If Hamilton has time to catch up, then we have an issue. So as long as Hamilton can stay behind, we are fine. I have no worries. I'm also very curious to how strategy takes place into this race. Because Lando's got 10 more laps to do on his tire. Oscar's not pitting to lap 18. So Oscar's going to be pitting a lap earlier on his medium. To go on a soft, that could give us an undercut potential. And what's awesome is, despite Lando and Oscar being so close to each other, we are actually pulling away from Lewis. That is actually awesome. I love that we're doing that, and we're still keeping a distance. All right, bro. Yeah, like I said, when you start picking, you're more than welcome to join back. We're only on lap 9 of 53, so you got plenty of time. But as I was saying, interesting that they're pitting Oscar. We got yellows. What are the yellows for? We have a potential safety car. It's Danny Rick locked up. Never mind, that's not going to cause a safety car. Dang. I was hoping for a safety car. And I guess this is why Oscar is pushing on his medium, because he is pitting earlier. Even then, like, he's not using his tire like he should be. Oscar has started to conserve a little bit more. No, I'm not changing the strategy. I think we let Oscar by. I think we gotta let Oscar by.
Confirm.
We gotta let
Suggest
Oscar by.
reduce a bit, lift and coast.
Oscar is quicker now, so we gotta let him by. I don't care when we do it, we gotta let Oscar by at some point. Oscar's, at this point, his medium is the quicker tire. He's also pitting earlier, so I'd like him to be ahead.
Copy.
There we go. I know it's not Stop fighting!
We are P5 currently. P5.
Ahead of you is Lando. The car behind you is Hamilton.
There we go. Yellow flag, and I wonder if anything actually happened there. Oh,
Okay.
Sergeant locked up. Alright.
Team instruction is to hold position to the end of the race.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Suggest increased Lyco.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine with me, because Oscar is on the quicker tire now. Yeah, Oscar's on the quicker tire for sure. So we need to let Oscar. We had to let Oscar go. He is on the quicker tire. So I made the right call, made the right decision.
He has DRS.
I still feel like we can get a podium. It's just a matter of being smart with it. We gotta take advantage of some things. I want to push a little bit with
You
Oscar.
can reduce the Lyco slightly.
Copy.
I want to see if we can close in. Because Leclerc, oh, yeah, they're all on softs. And those softs are starting to fall off, especially Checo's. Push a little bit. We gotta push. We gotta push. We gotta try to capitalize on that. We gotta capitalize. So start pushing. See if we can't catch. up to the Ferraris and the Red Bulls.
Lando has DRS.
Lando better not try to go for an overtake. Come on. Yeah, that interval is falling. Logan Sargent's in the pits. Push a little bit more with Oscar trying to catch. I mean, if Lando can stay within his interval of Oscar, this could be very good for us. Because just in front of Leclerc is Checo, and it looks like they're fighting up there. So we got to take heed, we got to take advantage of that and catch up and try to
Lando will get DRS this lap.
push a little bit harder.
Maximum pace, maximum pace. Copy.
Because his tires are still really good. So let's push a little bit harder. Because we are closing that gap. And you still got decent tires.
How's this tyre? Still okay for now.
I'm actually smelling it coming. I can smell a fight coming. Lando's doing very good in staying with, like, close to Oscar, because with him staying close to Oscar, get banned. Anyways, with Lando staying close to Oscar, once this fight commences, both of them are technically there to try to fight for it. So that's why I'm happy and I'm fine with this.
It has DRS.
Check out pits.
We are ready for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the medium. You don't gotta pit to lap 18. So lap 17 will tell you to be prepared to box. We're gonna push this tire as hard as we can. Checo comes out P11. So if we can push, what do you go to? You went to mediums. Okay. So technically, Oscar is on pole right now, but that's because Checo pitted. I still want to push as hard as we can. We actually might pit a lap earlier. I think that's the move for both drivers. We're going to pit a lap early. Because Max is in the pits, but he's on the soft. Pit this lap, go to a medium. Go.
Lando Pillay.
We're gonna try to match. .7 pit stop. Not terrible. We're still gonna pit the same lap. Go ahead and push a little bit, trying to get that
Daniel is now the car behind. Gap 1.4. Happy to do less LIPO.
Cool.
Tyre management, everything's good.
I'm still pushing to try to catch Leclerc. He's currently on pole. Okay. Hit options. Next lap. Hit for a soft.
And we're box.
Next lap.
Box.
It's going to be interesting. Very interesting. This is going to be...
Okay, user deploy. Copy.
He's in DRS range. Question is Leclerc pitting? No, he's not. Go for it. Go for it. Go. Get him. Get him. Get him, Oscar. Get him, Oscar. Stick it through. Stick it through. Let's go, Oscar. Yes, sir. Now keep pushing. Because he's on a worn soft. He's gonna be pitting right around when you are. So keep pushing, keep pushing. We're gonna need a good pit stop from the boys. Just deploy for a little bit.
Overtake is available.
Yeah, go on.
Just deploy. What a good first stint for Oscar, man. What a beautiful first stint from Oscar.
Let's go pit lane.
Alright. What took so long?
Sorry for that.
Yeah, that might have just cost us.
Okay, mate, that is the fastest lap.
Yeah, that hurt.
Racing at pit exit.
Oh my god, that hurt us.
So currently P7. So
That
ahead of
actually
you
fucking
is
hurt.
Lando.
That actually hurt.
Stroll is now the car behind.
What happened? That's actually frustrating. That's actually so frustrating. That hurt us more than it helped. Leclerc still has to pit. Hamilton still had to pit. Oh, I didn't know that. Hamilton still had to pit.
Pack is low.
So Lando Norris is effectively P2. Pop up.
Recharge on.
Actually, no. Just go to neutral. Tires are warm.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre in good shape.
So this actually could still be a very good race for Lando. This is actually going to still be a very good race for Lando. Yeah, let's actually break DRS before we do that, and we immediately do. Sweet. So he's pitting lap 36. Oscar is pitting lap 32. Okay. So this actually could be a very good race still.
Perez will have DRS.
Shit.
Understood.
Perez isn't going to be able to close the distance quick enough. And we're still burning through fuel.
Car behind you is Perez.
What tire is Max on? He's on a medium as well. Okay.
You can use overtake.
Gonna have to use it here.
Perez with DRS. doing a good job with front tyres. Keep this up.
We're actually going to do top up.
And recharge on now is okay, please.
All the way through to the back straight, and then we're going to go neutral, because I don't think there's a lot of spots for Checo to even try to overtake. So we're going to go top up through there. Because Oscar's closing in on Checo. So. Like, look at all that battery recharge that we got through there. Go ahead and go into neutral here. Let's see if Oscar can overtake Checo just by himself. When we get both drivers down to +1 lap of fuel, we'll go into neutral, or we'll cool it on burning fuel. There's a number of things. Okay, I don't care. VSC, 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 VSC. Conserve. Harvest.
And VSC deployed. So drive to the delta, no overtaking.
Yeah,
Joe crashed.
More lift and coast.
Joe retired.
And recharge on is okay, please.
Yeah, confirm.
Everybody recharge on.
Yeah, copy.
Joe brand new crashing. That's crazy. It's only a VSC. I would have preferred a full safety.
There's a car hit the barriers in pit entry.
Are they okay?
He said he's okay on the radio. Check for any debris.
So Joe crashed on the pit entry? Interesting. VSC is still out.
And the car behind you now is Perez. So it's 1.3 behind at the moment.
VSC is still out.
How are the tyres?
I mean, it's okay for now.
This is a long VSC. We gotta do Oscar first. Yeah, this is a very long VSC.
VSC ending.
Copy.
You can put recharge off.
Yep.
VSC ended,
enabled.
we're going green. Let's get it.
happy to do less LICO.
Go for
I
it.
was like, this is a long BSC.
Just recharge off, please. Just recharge off.
Yeah, confirm.
We're able to build up a lot more fuel too, so they'll have a lot longer to be able to push. More yellow flags.
Yeah, okay.
Magnussen locked up on turn 11. Imagine we had immediately had a safety car. That'd have been crazy. I probably would have pitted both for hards.
Okay, Lando, tyres behaving kind of as expected.
Confirm.
See if Oscar can't get ahead of Checo by himself. Actually, go ahead, use deploy. Both drivers use deploy
Overtake. Yeah.
until like their pack is low. And then we'll go to neutral. Because Oscar immediately is able to overtake Checo.
Lovely stuff.
Good job.
We're currently P3.
Ahead of you is Lando.
1.1 now.
Let's see if we can catch up the Maxi boy. Lap 32 is the next pit for us. Be Oscar going to a set of mediums. This could still be a good race for Lando. This could still be a race win. I wasn't very optimistic, I'll admit, at the start of this race, but this could still be a race win. If we play our cards right and everything goes well, this could still be a race win. I'm not going to fight teammate either. I'm not going to do that. Lando is the focus.
That's a good lap. Good lap.
Okay, Piastri just zoomed by. You know what, that's fine. We're gonna go ahead, start putting you on neutral. As Oscar sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. It is still a McLaren double podium, I'll gladly take that. And we are catching up on Max Verstappen. Oh, it's about to get juicy here, ladies and gentlemen. We are catching Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. There he is. Oh, I was not optimistic at the very beginning of this race that we would have a shot at the podium, let alone a win. And now it's looking like one of the cars might have a shot at winning this Grand Prix. And it's making me happy. Can Oscar get his first race win here in Suzuka, or will Lando continue his run of dominance?
Lando has DRS.
Lap 31, I gotta tell Oscar to pit next lap, so I gotta remember that. Gassy locked up on turn 11. That seems to be a popular lockup corner. There is Max Verstappen. I'm gonna go ahead and tell Lando to stop doubling. An appointment with DHS tomorrow between 2 and 4. Actually, I want Lando to top up a little bit. Because we got that gap,
And we
he
can
can just
recharge
top up.
on, please.
I'm not
Confirm.
worried about the gap.
Careful with the battery.
Confirm.
Plus, that'll allow them to cool down on being so close to each other, and Oscar can kind of go chase Max again. There we go. Alright. Lando, you're racing, engineer William Joseph here. Two stop. You will smile. Welcome back, Yugi. It's a good race so far. Both Lando and Oscar started P7 and 8, and we're on the run for a double podium.
He has DRS.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, we need to let Lando pass. Need to let Lando pass. Don't fight your teammate.
Confirm.
Oscar multi-map.
Copy.
Multi-map 1-2. I don't know what that means.
Swap position.
There we go. Well, Oscar,
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I know you didn't like that, and I know you don't want to swap, but we need to swap you guys. We need to swap you guys. You're about to be coming into the pits here soon, and it means that we're going to take AK Lando. Okay, which is what I just had
How's
them
this
do.
tile? It's still okay.
Oscar's on the soft. He's slightly still faster, but he's about to pit, and I want to give Lando free reign to try to go chase down Max Verstappen. That's what I want. He's about to... And next lap, I'm going to tell him to pit the very next lap. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Pit this lap. We're going to put you on that medium. Pit this lap. We're going to put you on that medium.
Box this lap.
I think
Box.
an undercut would be good. Would be good. Because we are not the only one currently. Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
it's
else, pretty much everybody is currently on the medium. Oscar's the only one on the soft. But
Oscar's
want to try to have a good push. Then Lando's not pitting till lap 36, so he's still got some time to be able to try to go chase. Oscar's pitting this lap, so it makes no sense to have him in front. Let's just slow down Lando. What is Max's tire wear? He has got better tires than Lando does, so it's not shocking me. Oscar. No, don't let it be an engine issue on F1, man. That is that's the last radio I want to hear. Is that there's an engine issue. Ferrari race engineer here. We are checking. Speaking of Ferrari, Sainz started this race P11. He's now P6, so he's done very well. Alright. Give Oscar a good pit stop, boys. Let's go. 2.6. Not great, but not perfect
Keep
as
an eye on
well.
your mirrors, please.
He might only lose one position. Yeah, he's only going to lose he's going to lose 2 positions. 3.
So Oscar, you're currently P6.
Let's go ahead.
Ahead is
Let's
Sainz
go
now, let's go
aggressive
get
to
him.
try to warm up that tire from factory.
Gap 0.7.
Car behind is Hamilton.
Yeah, I think because I want this, so this will be immediately uploaded to my YouTube channel, same name. Once I have like I don't know, and I'm assuming you've played this game before, is there just like a point where the save ends? Like I know in Madden you have like 40 years or something like that. If at a certain period it will end. So I'm wondering if this game has that after a certain amount of seasons. I figured. Because obviously McLaren's my favorite team, that's why I'm managing them. I've debated on whether or not, because I'm doing this on console,
Yeah,
so there's not a lot of modding options that I have to do. I'm wondering if I still haven't decided if I want to rebuild the worst team on the grid, or do I want to create my own team and
Sweet.
finish behind them.
Well done, Oscar. Okay, that's
Here we go, Oscar. Here we
P4.
go, Oscar.
Car ahead is
Those tires
Leclerc.
are up to temps, so let's not push them too hard. I don't want them to get too worn. Keep pushing on that fuel.
So Oscar,
Once
we can
we
look
get
after this tyre.
to a lap extra fuel, we're just going to go into conservative fuel. Oh, we're about to start approaching back markers. I would assume Max is pitting around the same time I is. Lando has just entered his pit window. Do I pit lap 35 for the soft and push to the end? I think we do. I think we pit a lap early.
Lando, from our side, the tyres look good.
I want to try to go for a win with Lando. That's what I'm debating. I'm pitting the lap early, trying to undercut Max. You got to assume Red Bull's doing the same thing. I don't want to pit him too early, because theoretically I could pit him now,
Oh dear,
and
oh
he
dear,
can.
that's not a good stop.
I don't care. We already signed Oscar for next year. Joke's on you. I extended pretty much every driver on my team for another 5 years. So yeah, that's the debate. I think we go for it. We pit him lap 35. Next lap, come in for that soft. I think we
will
gotta go
box
for
this
it. We
lap.
gotta confirm it.
Okay, box this
Careful,
lap.
here we bought out Oscar's contract. Karma. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so Oscar is going to be pitting next, or Lando's going to be pitting next lap. He should come out in front of Leclerc. Alright, we're going to push this tire, push that
Let's
tire.
see what we can do.
Yep.
Because we're already pitting, so let's push, push, push. I actually want to try to top up as well.
Recharge.
Sounds counterintuitive to top up, but I want Lando to have as much battery, because what I might do for the remainder of the race, we might have him on deploy. So that's why I'm doing that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I know, but my brain be working on something, and it's I'm very, very interested to see if it works, because should still come out in front of Oscar, but not far behind Leclerc, to where I can push past Leclerc and hopefully be in front of Leclerc by the time Verstappen pits. And if Verstappen pits and I can make up that ground, golden. We are golden. That's my thought process here. It's just, we gotta have a good pit. We gotta have a good pit here.
Lando pit lane.
Because Max did not pit, which is good. That's what I was hoping he wouldn't do. Because if he would have pit, then not a great stop. Well, he'll come. Well, there's Leclerc. No, Oscar's gonna pass him. Damn it! Okay. Interesting. So that didn't work out the way I thought in my head. Let's warm up this tire.
Oscar is the car ahead.
Let's go neutral. Alright, let's just see where this race takes us.
Sainz now the car behind. The car
Hey,
behind
that's
1.2.
not- This is not how I thought it would play out in my head. I'm actually mad that I did it now. We should have pitted with Max. This
Blue flags.
F1 is so much about, it's such a chess match. It is such a chess match. I might have just cheated Lando out of a podium. So Lando's probably not going to get his, I think his third or fourth race win in a row.
Sainz has pitted.
That's fine. Verstappen has to pit. So I mean, technically, because Verstappen's not going to finish the race on those mediums. I mean, Leclerc might not even finish on those mediums. Could be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, actually. We're gonna keep it how it is.
No need to push
Keep
the
everything
tires.
how it is. This could actually be
Confirm.
very interesting. because we're still pushing the cars. This is exactly why I do extra fuel every race, because we're able to push so much harder than everybody else. This is gonna be very interesting.
Okay, mate, that is the fastest lap.
Lando's new fastest lap. If it
Okay.
comes to it, we'll have Lando overtake Oscar. But Lando's going to have to catch up before I do that. I'm not compromising for that. That might be Valtteri in front.
Blue flags.
Just keep putting in good laps. Let's see where this takes us.
Time management all good so far?
This Piastri's got to go to the end on these tires. Very nervous, because I don't think Max is going to go all the rest of the way on these mediums. Yeah, he can't go the rest of the way on these mediums. It's impossible. He's going to have to pit. He's going to have to pit. And if Lando's able to catch up to Oscar, I'll have Lando overtake Oscar because he's on the quicker tire. Just not right now. Look, we might have a shot at Leclerc too, because we're gaining on Leclerc. It's just taking a minute. Oh my goodness, this is about to be a chaotic end to the race. About to be very chaotic. I'm very, very nervous. Leclerc is falling away from Max, so Max technically still has pace, even though he has more worn tires than Leclerc does. Max pits! Max picks! Max picks! Fly. Go.
Overtake
Go,
button available.
go both of you. Go both of you. Go both of you.
Yeah,
Go.
copy.
Drive. Go,
Who's
go,
overtake?
go.
Copy.
Go. Get in front of him. Get in front of him. There we go. Alright. Go back to neutral. Let's see the gap that this comes out to be. Six seconds back. 6 seconds back. Okay. How quickly is he going to drop this gap? Can Lando catch up to Oscar before Max's gap closes?
How's the tire?
Oh my goodness, that's about to be
pace,
crazy. Because we technically, again, have a double podium. But also, Piastri's catching up to Leclerc. The best case scenario is that Lando and Oscar are going to be able to catch up to Leclerc, pass Leclerc, before Max catches up to us. And Leclerc will
Now there's
slow
been
down.
an issue in the pits.
So no, it has a pit stop issue. I could care less. Oh, it's about to be a freaking crazy end to the race. We effectively have a McLaren double podium. Oscar is catching up to Leclerc. Oh, But I'm gonna feel so bad if
1.0.
Piastri effectively has the race win,
There's still opportunity.
and I do team orders to have Lando pass, because he'll have the race win effectively.
P2.
Push. Go get him. But I want Lando to continue his
0.7.
race wins.
Car behind is Lando.
Nope. We're focusing on
Car
we're
behind is
focusing
now
on Leclerc.
Lando. Gap 2 seconds.
We're focusing on Leclerc because actually Max is dropping back in
Use
time.
the overtake
He's
button.
got to be fighting somebody.
Copy.
Let's see what you can do, Oscar. Yellow flags. Oh! What happened?
Press overtake.
Okay.
happened there?
Yeah, confirm.
Okay. That might have just made my decision for me. Go get the Ferrari. Go get the Ferrari, Oscar. Orlando, go get the Ferrari. Go get him. 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 Come on, stick him. Stick him. Let's go. Let's
Car
go,
behind is
Lando.
Leclerc.
He's gonna have DRS, but so will Oscar. Oscar, I need you to put in some work right here. Put in some work. Get him. Get the Ferrari. Get the Ferrari. He's too far behind. Okay. I don't know why Lando flew by Oscar, but that just made my decision for me. Oscar, we're gonna go for Lando race win. We need Oscar to pass.
0.4.
Come on, go get him. Go
Deep
get
breath.
him.
You're going to be okay.
Go get him. Go get him. Get him into the hairpin. Get him into the hairpin. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. Into the hairpin. Yes! Let's go! Let's get that second gap, though.
Nice. Well done, mate.
So
Let's
ahead of
go!
you is Lando.
It's gonna be a McLaren 1-2. Let's get that second gap, Bill. Let's go. Go back down into neutral for that battery. Let's go! Actually, let's go. That is huge. That's insane. We started P7 and P8, where both the Mercedes are right now. With 10 laps to go, Oscar and Lando could possibly win this race
How is the tyre
with the
situation?
McLaren 1-2.
Yeah, confirm. Tires all good, everything's fine.
And Max is just now starting to catch up to Leclerc. What a race. This race has actually gone better than I expected. What a race. What a race. I am so happy. The smile I have on my face right now is just, oh, I'm so happy. Okay. We're gonna bring it down to even. Fuck it. Just keep pushing. We'll bring it down to, because right now we have 54 laps of fuel remaining for Oscar. What a race. And all Lando has to do is just bring it home. That's all he's got to do is bring it home. Leclerc pit. Oh, Oscar might have some work he's got to do. Five seconds is the gap. Leclerc might have, or Oscar might have some battling he's got to do here. We're in the home stretch here for this race. We're actually... We're gonna do this for right now.
Lift off end of straight.
A little bit of Lyco for Oscar. Because that'll build a little bit of fuel up. And it'll also slow him down a little bit, giving Oscar more of a lead. Leclerc pitted for a medium with 10 laps to go. He must not have had a soft available. Yugi, I asked, and I'd assumed you had just left, or you had left. Who is your favorite team and favorite driver? I'm very curious on how long you've been watching the sport, if you are a current viewer of the sport. If you're still here. Because I'm very curious. I'd assume you're Red Bull, just based on the comments. That's a Haas. I would assume that could be Hulkenberg. What a race. What a race. Yeah, Max is catching up to Oscar, so... But he's still a ways behind, but I'm still thinking I made the right decision to do that. You're currently not fueling it. Yeah, I know. That's why we've been pushing. Screw it.
Oscar, suggest
We'll
reduce a
push.
bit lift and coast.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, even if Oscar gets passed by Max, Max isn't catching up. So yeah, might as well go balls to the wall here. Because he is 8.5 seconds back. So yeah. So that was Hulkenberg that we just passed. So yeah, I'm not too worried anymore. I'm not too worried at all. Let's go. Yeah, Max is quickly gaining. But again, I'm not worried. So it's going to be McLaren 1-2, Red Bull 3-4, Ferrari 5-6, and Mercedes 7-8. If Stroll can catch up to Ricciardo and pass him, it'll be Aston Martin 9-10. Racing Bulls 10, 11, 12. But that doesn't look like it's plausible. With 6 laps remaining. Verstappen is closing the gap to Piastri, but the gap from Piastri to Norris is falling. So no matter what happens here, unless Lando crashes, knock on wood, it is going to be a Lando Norris race win, and he will continue his run of dominance here in Formula One. What a race it has been. What a race it has been, and what a strategy, what amazing calls, beautiful calls by yours truly to do this, to make the calls that we had, to allow
How about the tyres?
Lando and Oscar
Tyres are getting a little bit worse.
That's fine. Just bring it home. To make the calls that we made, I am proud of what we've done. I'm very proud of what we've done, what we've been able to accomplish in this race. To come back from P7, P8, and to get the win. And to get the 1-2 on the podium at that, I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I'm very happy, very proud of this. This 1-2.
Five laps to go.
Confirm.
Suggest increased LICO.
And to reduce the chance of us running out of fuel,
Okay, Lando, we suggest a little bit more LICO.
we're going to start LICOing now. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. And this would be the season before last season's in IRL F1. So technically in this realm, we are 2 seasons away from the reg changes in-game. We are so far we are a season ahead. And this is good for Piastri as well, because Piastri had a bad Saudi Arabian race where he was unable to score points because of a crash that caused him to pit, and he fell behind. He made a comeback, but he was unable to score points, I believe, at the end of it. Because of that, I think he finished P13 or P12. So this is good for Oscar. He's able to start working his way back up the constructors, because I think since then we've had very good McLaren races.
3 laps to go after this.
Yeah, confirm.
So I'm very proud. I'm very happy of what we've been able to accomplish and what we've been able to do. What a strategy, man. What a strategy. And it's worked out well. Yeah, that increase of where the tires should be was because of the VACU Joe Granu. The car is an issue. Ocon mechanical fault. Which is fine. That's not us. So yeah, I'm very proud, very happy. Max is gaining on Oscar, but again, if Oscar gets past, he's not catching Max, or he's not catching Lando. So either way you pin it, it's going to be a McLaren double podium, because Perez is 12 seconds behind Max. So no matter how you pin this, no matter how this race ends, unless there's a crash, knock on wood, it's going to be a McLaren double podium. very, very happy with how this race was going.
Oscar, the car behind. Three laps to go.
Yeah, confirm.
Let's see what we can do to be able to keep the McLaren 1-2.
P2.
We're gonna top
Ahead
up
of you is
here.
Lando.
Up until the back straight, we're gonna top up.
The car behind you now is Verstappen. 0.4.
Focus on recharge.
Copy. Time management looks okay.
Okay. Yep.
Recharge on.
Copy, box.
Copy box? Why did he say copy box? Were you boxing? I hope he's not actually thinking about boxing.
Fuel is okay.
Use overtake.
Yep. Copy.
Let's say let's prevent as much as we can. If he pits, I'm actually going to be upset.
2 laps to go.
Okay, he didn't pit.
Okay.
I thought he was actually going to thinking about pitting, so. Max is going to have DRS open.
Has DRS.
Okay. Alright. Push, push, push. Let's get this.
More lift and
Let's get
coast.
this back. Let's get that
Copy.
back. Let's get this back.
No hard done. Car behind is Perez now. Recharge on.
Copy.
Lift off end of straight.
Copy.
I don't think he's gonna be able to catch him. We'll see, but he's not gonna be able to get DRS, which is fine again. It's not the end of the world. I'm not too worried about it.
Doing a good job with the front tyres. Keep this up.
Because we are on the final lap. Verstappen will take the fastest lap. But we might as well push the tire.
Keep chipping away.
Let's go deploy. The only thing I'm not going to do is going to...
Confirm. Overtake available. Copy.
Let's get this car home.
Careful with the battery.
Confirm.
I don't care about the battery. Actually, Lando, you can push. You just
Happy
don't
to
got
do
it.
less
Oscar
Lando.
just doesn't have
Yeah, confirm.
enough fuel for me to be comfortable with it.
Suggest reduce a bit, lift and coast.
Copy.
Never mind, I think Oscar might have a shot to get past Max. Oscar might have a shot to get past Max. Oscar has a
Car
shot!
ahead is Verstappen.
0.4. There are opportunities ahead.
Nope, okay. Lando Norris will be your race winner, followed by Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri,
Great job, mate.
Checo
I love you
Perez,
all.
It's all over. Norris picks up first place.
And what a win. Lando Norris.
What an amazing finish to a thrilling race. It's a real testament to their skill and the team's engineering.
And then Checo Perez comes across P4 for Red Bull. Carlos Sainz,
So that's the checkered flag.
P5. Charles
Really
Leclerc,
good strategy.
P6.
Really, really good call.
Lewis Hamilton will come across
Thanks, guys.
P7.
Really good job.
For the in lap, can I have ACS off and H4-1? White H4, position
George
1.
Russell come across P8. Fernando Alonso P9, even though he's not even close to the end of his race. Then Lance Stroll come across P10, and those will be your point scorers for the race. Danny Ricciardo coming across P11, Yuki Tsunoda P8, Hulkenberg, since he was lapped, will be 13th, Albon 14th, Bottas 15th, Gasly 16th, Ocon 17th, Magnussen 18th, Logan Sargent 19th, and Joe Granu crashed out.
What a remarkable drive by Lando Norris today.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
Pure elation there as the driver regroups with a team that worked so hard to see this moment. Lando Norris certainly loves a podium, heading up there now to celebrate again.
And that's excellent, seeing both the team's drivers up there on the podium together.
And a lovely show of sportsmanship to conclude proceedings here in Japan.
Let's go. Lando Norris.
Now,
Race
Karun,
winner
with
again.
that result in mind, what would they be feeling like down at McLaren?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And that's all for today as we wrap up the weekend here in Japan.
Join us for the next round as we head to Shanghai for all the excitement of the Chinese Grand Prix.
Ooh, China is up next. Lando Norris is your race winner. Max Verstappen. And then Oscar Piastri is your podium. The drivers, Lando Norris continues his run of dominance. Oscar Piastri closes the gap to Charles Leclerc to be able to overtake for P3 in the drivers. In the constructors, we continue our form of dominance. Lando Norris has won every single race. So yes, I want to continue this run of dominance. He's kind of carried Oscar, but Oscar is putting in his own work again. Because, like I said, he had one race where he was unable to finish in the points. But what a run of form. We get 9th in the fastest pit stop. The fastest pit stop goes to Checo Perez in the Red Bull with the 2.4. And this is important to win for us as well because, again, this is extra money at the end of the season. Red Bull overtakes Aston Martin. Williams overtakes Kick Sauber for that. We get our gap closed by everybody else for the most part. What happened here? Car jack delay. Okay, that's what happened with that. That's unfortunate. We get 6K out of this. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. Very happy with that. Contract over. Okay. We'll take a look at that. Minor technical changes. Technical. I low-key. I want cooling. We've had some slight issues with cooling. Alright, so Gabby is no longer interested, which is fine. Front wing failed. Install the replacement. Rear wing, install the replacement. Suspension failed. Install the replacement. Engine, we're still, all your parts were still looking good on your car. Still looking good on yours as well. We still do got some stuff that we can. Let's go ahead and advanced. The front wing design is complete. But we can't manufacture any for another 11 days at minimum. Cool. He accepted. Confirm the hire. Boom. Design for the rear wing is complete, but we can't design any. We'll make a counter offer. Offer a little bit more of a signing bonus, or offer 1,400. We'll send him that proposal because I want to try to keep him. Things are being manufactured, I mean, or just finished. But we can't do anything. Weather Center is upgraded to level 2. Oscar goes up to an 84. Let's go. We'll upgrade that again. Just this tour center is almost done. Okay, cool. And now we are at the Chinese Grand Prix. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, next episode will be China, which we'll be doing tomorrow. I'm going to try to do these every single day. Yeah, I'm going to try to do these every single day. So with that being said, every single day that I'm not working, which happens to be today, tomorrow, and Saturday, we'll all have videos going out. So yeah, with that, I appreciate you. So that means tomorrow will be China, Saturday will be Miami. So I'm going to try to get these out every day that I don't have work. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. These are recorded live on Twitch at twitch.tv/LucasDeVore. Please go follow. With that being said, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. God bless. Peace.